Sexuality is a spectrum, and everyone has their different places that they resonate with. Asexuality has a commonly misconceived notion surrounding it, leaving people who claim to be asexual to be misunderstood and oftentimes actually looked down upon. So let's clear the air. Welcome back, Psychos. Today we'll be discussing what it really means to be asexual. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. First off, what exactly is asexuality? Well, according to the dictionary, the term asexual is defined as lacking sex or functional sex organs. Meanwhile, according to the Asexual Visibility and Education Network, a person is asexual when they do not experience sexual attraction or an intrinsic desire to have sexual relationships. The conclusion is that sexuality is not black and white for anyone. In fact, it's a huge spectrum where everyone has their particular shade of grey. Asexuality just so happens to have a place within this spectrum. So let's take a look at the different aspects of asexuality spectrum and what it could mean for different people. Let's just get it out of the way that asexuality is completely normal. It's a common disbelief that asexuality is actually a medical concern, yet it's completely a mental preference and it's not to be considered something to fix. To be asexual is very different than experiencing fear of intimacy, a loss of libido, sexual repression, sexual aversion, or sexual dysfunction. Nor is asexuality caused by genetics or as a result of trauma. Being asexual means different things to different people. Someone who is asexual is someone who is experiencing little to no sexual attraction. This isn't to say that asexual people don't experience other forms of attraction, such as romantic attraction, which is desiring a romantic relationship with someone, aesthetic attraction, which is being attracted to someone's looks, sensual or physical attraction, such as wanting to be touched, held, or cuddled, platonic attraction, which is wanting to be friends with someone, and emotional attraction, such as wanting an emotional connection with someone. In fact, these types of connections is what debunks the common belief that people who consider themselves to be asexual cannot keep romantic relationships. Some people who are considered to be asexual may actually still experience sexual attraction in very limited circumstances, such as someone who is considered to be demisexual, which falls under the asexual umbrella, tend to only have sexual attractions to partners that they are deeply connected to. To clear up the asexual term further, here are a few key points to understand according to healthline.com. 1. They still have a normal libido, also known as sex drive, which means they do have sex or sexual pleasure, but they lack the sexual attraction to do so. They have a form of sexual desire different from libido. Sexual desire is the desire to have sex for the purpose of fulfilling their libido, physical connection, or conception. Number 3, people who have sexual attraction but low libido are not asexual. 4. If you have previously identified as a non-asexual person and your preferences have changed, they are still valid. And the same is true for someone who used to identify as asexual but have changed their preferences due to an increased sexual attraction. Some people's sexual preferences change over time and with age, so it's completely normal. There are numerous misbeliefs about asexuality, including the fact that many people believe that asexuality is another term for celibacy, meaning to abstain from sex, usually until marriage, or abstinence, which is deciding not to have sex despite sexual desire. In fact, a good way to understand the differences is that celibacy and abstinence are choices, while asexuality is not. So how do you know if you're asexual? It may help to ask yourself questions including, do I find that people are physically attractive to be sexually attractive? Can I relate to the sexual attraction that my friends have to their type? Is sex important to me? How do I show affection? Is sexual attraction a key factor? And do I feel the need to be interested in people sexually because that's what's expected of me or because it feels natural? There's no right or wrong answer to these questions, but they are helpful when trying to identify your place on the sexuality spectrum. Stick with whatever identity you feel most comfortable with, not what others are expecting of you. Well, Psychos, that's it for today's video. Make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next one.